Welcome to the Mishawaka High School Football Coaches Show, presented to you by Southwestern Michigan College. I'm Daniel Phillips, and this is head football coach Keith Kinder. Coach, we got a big game coming up here. You're in the same spot that your team has been in for the past 3 years in a row. This time it's a different opponent in New Prairie High School. Coming off of a huge win, thriller, 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Landon Snyder runs it in on the two-point conversion, wins the game over Northwood by 1 point. That's a huge accomplishment. I'm sure your team is very hyped. But going into this New Prairie matchup, regional championship, it's another trophy week. How much are you, emphasizing to them to keep a cool, emotions and everything like that going into this huge game?
Well, we've talked a lot about what's happened is done, and now we got to focus on this week, and the goal this week is to finish. Right, we gotta play better. Like you said, we've been in this spot before. We've been close in this spot. We were close last year. Just got to finish. All right, winning games in November is hard, and you're not going to do that unless you play a full 4 quarters and you finish. And the other thing is we got to play better than we played last week. There were times where we just weren't very good.
Coach, New Prairie High School defeated Hanover Central in their sectional championship. That one wasn't very close, but the Northwood game was. You said there were a few things that you guys, the coaching staff, saw that you didn't really like. What are some of those things that you want to tighten up going into this regional championship week?
Well, the first thing is we just got to play with more discipline. We had a lot of pre-snap penalties on offense that are drive killers, too many negative plays on offense. We had a lack of discipline at times when we were on defense. So all those things together, if we can clean those things up, I think we can give ourselves a chance to win the game.
Coach, we talked about how you guys have been in this position before, and you got a lot of seniors that have been through that regional championship year after year, 3 years now. What's the mindset that you can feel throughout your entire team, the coaching staff and the players, that feels different going into this matchup against New Prairie?
Well, I think we've got our kids are focused. We've had a good week of practice. I don't think we're not overly celebrating what happened a week ago. We showed up Saturday and kind of had a conversation about moving on and getting better. And this week has been all about that. Not what happened a week ago, but what we're focusing on this week in terms of trying to ultimately try to win another championship and then extend our season another week.
This game will be at home here in Steel Stadium. The River Valley donated 100 tickets for students, free tickets. There's a raffle now, and it'll be released sometime today. The student section is open, should be packed. Many different students from different schools will be here. I know you talked about early on when we did our first coaches show that you don't think that the atmosphere plays much of a part in high school football. Has it changed a little bit now? It's an open student section.
Well, I think, first of all, thanks to River Valley and Mr. Tavernier for donating the $1,000 to get 100 students in here free. In November, atmosphere matters. And also a great student section matters in November. And really, as a whole, our crowd will matter. It should be a great environment. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be dark well before kickoff. It's going to feel like November football. And it should be two good teams leaving it all out there for a chance to continue.
Coach, should be a good matchup. Once again, thank you very much to River Valley for donating those 100 tickets. I look forward to calling the game, seeing you coach the game. Should be a good one. Make sure you tune in, and if you can't tune in, make sure you show up and support Open Student Section. I think that's going to do it for another week of the Mishawaka High School Football Coaches Show, presented to you by Southwestern Michigan College.